camp a few times. You keep in close touch with what's going on over there. I am a true believer that this defense could be special. Mm-hmm. Do you believe that as well? How good can this defense be?
Make it a long answer.
And what's it going to take?
Hey man, if you look at the roster in print, you say yes. There's no doubt about it. And then with Wade's always been successful with his defenses, and then the personnel you put on top of it, the two best, the quarterback, the corner tandem, best in the league, and then the rushers. And then you got the rookie who can spell,
Ray.
Yeah, DeMarcus. When he probably needs a break here and there. He's getting up there in years, but man, you look at that guy on the field, and I've played against him, but just looking at the guy being as far along he is in his career and the way he looks is impressive, and he just every year is just so explosive still, so dynamic.
And you haven't even mentioned Von Miller. You mentioned the other two pass rushers.
Von Miller is I used to say Champ is the best athlete, the most impressive player I've ever seen. And I say that about Von Miller now. He's the most athletic person I've ever seen in my life. He can do things that nobody else can do.
Could you block him?
I've tried, man. I mean, it's hard in practice. I can't imagine what those tackles go through during the work week and then the night before the game thinking about this guy.
All right, all that talent. So what is the defense being great contingent on in your mind?
Getting those two backers healthy, Brandon and Danny, if they're healthy. And then I think getting a nose, who's going to be that guy.
Sylvester Williams.
Right. And, when Derek Wolfe is going to be a big part of that as well.
He's back at practice, by the way, coming off the concussion.
Yeah.
Of course, he's going to miss the first 4 regular season games,
Sure.
but he's still listed as a starter, and he's going to play preseason.
Hey, you think this is the best? Is this a better team than any that you ever played for? Or what was the best team you ever
That
played
includes
for?
the team that went to the Super Bowl.
I know. I want to say 2012. I thought we were across the board. I thought we were a really, really good team. Maybe the best I've played on.
I thought that was the best team even to today. That was a great football team that screwed up.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Do you think? And he's gone. You're out of the game.
He's setting you up here. He's setting you up.
6 months after the fact, I walked in the room with John Fox, and he goes, "I know what you're going to ask me." John Fox said after the game he didn't want to go for it at the end of regulation because he thought the team was in a state of shock.
This was the Baltimore game.
Yeah, and 2012. I thought, well, the defense is in a state of shock, but really, were the offensive players, you think, in a state of shock particularly after we saw? I'm being a defense attorney. I'm putting you on the spot here, but the next day we saw Atlanta come back and score in fewer seconds than you had. Did it bother you as a team? Do you think that you weren't allowed to go out there and try and at least score at the end of regulation?
So speaking of your point of being, I think there's no doubt that the whole team was deflated for a little bit. You're sitting there talking about, we're going to go to New England, and you look up at the jumbotron, it's like, no way did that just happen. But we're all professionals. We're going to go back out there, and whatever's called is what we're going to do. So I never second guessed him. If anything, I was completely faithful that we were going to win in overtime. It's just one of those things, like the Super Bowl play. Why throw it when you can run it, right? Well, if they score the touchdown, no one's talking about it. They ran that play. It's probably 60%, successful. Most of the time, we run the same stuff in Denver. Kid made a great play. Receiver didn't do a good job picking, and the other guy didn't do a good job attacking the ball, right? So there was multiple reasons that play didn't work. So I have a hard time going back and second guessing when we didn't finish the game the way we should have as a team, and offensively in the overtime we also we didn't do our job.